What's up, guys? It is Monday, January 16th, and the first time I'm picking up the phone. I have been so focused on the end of the school year stuff that I haven't really been...
You've been focused on that bus game.
And on my bus game, yes. I've been playing Bus Escape because it's like so relaxing, but we're doing all right. We got a little pimple coming out there. My hairs are really starting to come in on my head. I got a few little chin hairs coming out. I shaved my armpits, and I kid you not, I got stubble. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? The God that splits the sea is the God that has also given me stubble in my armpit. Won't he do it?
Stubble.
When you shave and then you feel the little prickly hairs coming back, the Lord did that.
Your body did that?
My nails are feeling weaker. At least more nails are starting to feel more sensitive. And more nails are starting to lift and detach. So it is what it is. But yo, I kid you not. So I met there's a lady that I know from my church. And she's like well into her 80s. She has adult children. And her story has always resonated so strongly with me because her eldest daughter shared with me when I got pregnant with Ophelia, like, oh, I know you may feel a certain kind of way because, I kid you not, I was angry when I got pregnant with Ophelia. So I'm like, I'm old. I'm 46. Why am I pregnant? I'm so embarrassed. I legit was not happy about it.
Wasn't it 45?
I was pregnant at 45, but I turned 46 while I was pregnant. I gave birth to Ophelia when I was 46. Yeah. So, as I was saying, so the lady was telling me about her mom, and she's like, oh, me and my sister, we were already like teenagers or something. And my mom got pregnant again, and she was 46. And we were like, and I'm like, really? Oh my God. So I didn't realize that her mom and I shared that commonality. And she was like, and you see my mom? She was like, listen, having a baby older, as an older woman, it keeps you younger. And when I tell you that this woman, when she goes to church, the woman is like put together. And she has watched all of her children grow, get married, have babies, great grandchildren. And I'm like, oh my God, that inspires me. So now this same lady, I was talking to her this weekend because I went to a women's conference for my church, and I had no idea. This woman, we started talking, and she's telling me, how you doing? How you feeling? I was like, I'm doing good. She was like, I also had cancer. And I was like, excuse me? And she was like, I don't know where you had it, but I had breast cancer. I was like, me too. And she just starts telling me about her experience with cancer. She was stage 4. Stage 4. And she was like, yeah, I did surgery. I did chemo. I did it all. And I'm fine. She was like, and how your nails doing? They getting brittle? I was like, yeah. She was like, mine too. But it's going to be fine. And so just talking to this lady was so inspiring and so uplifting.
Where's she?
Well, I don't want to say names. So I'll tell you once I stop recording.
No, you can say it, but then you could just beep it out while you're editing the video.
I don't, that's causing me to edit too much. But I'll tell you once I start recording.
Or you can move your mouth.
So this lady not only inspired me and gave me hope and motivated me when I was pregnant with my baby girl, Ophelia. But now this lady also gave me hope and inspiration, like with this whole cancer thing. I was like, oh my God, if she could do it, I could do it too. So I felt very, very encouraged by that conversation with that woman from my church. So that's where we're at. We're in a state where we're kind of just relaxing, trying to get through. Did you fart? Jack, did you fart?
No.
I smell booty. Ew. Okay, stop, girl. Ew. Unless that was your breath. So I'm in a place where I'm just trying to get to the end of the school year, and I've been having some thoughts about the end of chemotherapy that I'm not going to share right now. I'm going to kind of hold that off until my last week of the Chemo Chronicles.
Don't say it now.
No.
Yes.
And so if you want to hear those thoughts, then you have to make sure that you keep watching Chemo Chronicles all the way until the very end. And I believe the very end is going to be 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, July 2nd. That is the last day of the Chemo Chronicles. And then we'll start something new. Well, the 26th is the last day I get chemo, but remember the Chemo Chronicles documents the whole week post the infusion. So the 26th is considered day 1 of my last infusion, and then the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, July 1st, July 7th. So that's how I count it. So,
July 1st, July 7th.
July 1st, July 2nd. My bad. Okay. And so that's where we're at. So I'm going to share those thoughts because they're a little emotional, and I just don't want to get myself all worked up right now. But all in all, I'm
Dora is for babies.
Dora is for babies. I agree. But Dora's pretty cool.
You are a baby.
Put that blanket on this side. Don't mix that nasty blanket with my blanket, please. Mira, Freco. I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see all that. You too big. You hear my son? You can see my booty cheeks. Pray for this boy. Jack, don't do that. Move that blanket over. Move that blanket over. Move the blanket. Jack, you're going to get a pela. Move that blanket over. I can't. Put it on daddy's side. So.
Put it on daddy's side. It's not his blanket. It's your blanket.
Why are you being so fresh?
You're being so selfish to me.
I'm not being selfish.
Yes, you are.
How?
You don't even know what the word means.
So, we are here hanging out on our devices because Mommy's really going to start implementing strongly. We don't use devices in private areas.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. No, ma'am. Communal spaces. Okay? And if you don't like that rule, I could take your technology away.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay.
Okay.
Years away.
Test me. Try me now.
I'll try
Says the Lord. Try me now. Okay?
How do I try you?
Okay, so I've said all of that to say I'm doing okay. My energy is starting to come back from the craziness of this weekend. I have been having some more stomach aches. Quite possibly. Can someone turn off the light in the bathroom? Whoever was in there.
That was Jack.
My stomach has been a little off lately. Maybe it's because I'm not hydrating enough. I haven't been eating the best, just being honest.
I'm sleeping with you. No, you're
You're gonna go take a shower, okay?
Go take a shower.
And
You smell like
my
dog
toes are
water.
still numb.
You
Not
smell
as
like
much,
dog.
but there's still numbness there. Fingers, like I said, are getting sensitive. More fingers are becoming more sensitive. This scar is still here, and then the rash is still here. I have moments where it itches, and I have moments where it doesn't. So all in all, we are good. We are
I
blessed.
thought that thing went away.
It did not. I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to keep rambling if I keep the camera on. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.